starting off, I'm looking at you getting in touch with your body in a new way, getting in touch with your feminine energy, learning how to get in touch with the emotions inside of you makes for a more calm, quiet mind. Right? So when we process the information in the body properly, which is your thoughts, feelings, your feelings and emotions, it produces positive, kind, and loving thoughts inside the mind. The two are one and the same. So I'm looking at you leveling up right around the corner. This would be loss and conflict going through the heart space. It's coming in upside down, so I'm looking at an elevated understanding of empathy popping up for you. I'm looking at the 2 on my dice. It goes into the 6. The 2 is a partnership. I'm also looking at, so a partnership, whether it's with yourself or whether it's a romantic relationship. I'm looking at the love increasing. I'm looking at you weathering a storm. I'm looking at the 6 on the dice, which represents the nurturing aspects to you. It's coming in sideways, going forward into the future. So I'm looking at your nurturing aspects are going to be called into question. So I'm looking at tests popping up to see how well you're learning how to nurture not just yourself, but others as well. I'm looking at the Queen popping up in the future. This is Venus energy. This is where we learn to give yourself the love and attention that your body needs, that your mind needs. This is also body maintenance as well. Because when you do body maintenance, whenever you make changes to the diet or exercise, things like that, or meditation, yoga, all of those things play a huge factor with your psychological and emotional growth, with how you feel on a day-to-day basis. So increasing that love in your life, it leads to you feeling overall well and balanced. I was looking at red birds flying across inside my mind before the reading. That's going to be significant for some of you. I'm looking at the connection with nature is off with you. It's coming in upside down. It's the moon card. Right, so you don't have enough water inside your body. You need to start drinking more water. Water creates plasma. Water is fuel for the plasma in your body. Right, so plasma is needed. When you don't have enough plasma in the body, it makes you feel lethargic. Your thoughts are kerbobbled. Your emotions are all over the place. It spikes your entire system. So also we draw plasma from the moon by learning how to draw down the moon into your body. So make sure that you're teaching yourself how to work with the solar deities in order to bring more energy into the body. Also, the connection with nature is something that pushes that through the roof. Right, so it's all one and the same. So once we learn to connect with the moon, you learn to connect with animals as well. Building a psychological and emotional understanding of both is going to be key when it comes to unlocking consciousness. I'm looking at some type of judgment call is going to be popping up for you. Some type of judgment call is coming up. This is where we sit down and we look at ourselves. This is self-analyzation, right? Where you have to become the highest version of yourself. You have to become your guardian angel, right? We learn to pull ourselves up by the bootstraps. Right? So this is sitting down inside the mind and having a talk with yourself, having a come into Jesus moment, where we sit down and we analyze your life this far. We sit down and think about the direction that your life is heading. And we want to focus on the things we need to change. That's how we sharpen our tools. It's how we sharpen our life to where it's perfected. It also opens doors and gateways into other timelines. Whenever you heal and make progress forward, it opens and activates higher timelines. I think that some type of message is going to be coming through for you this year. This is the year of the horse. This is upside down, so it hasn't happened yet. So I'm looking at some type of information coming through in the future. Woo, congratulations. So for some of you, this is a new way to make money. For some of you, this is a chunk of money coming to you. It just hasn't hit yet. I'm looking at some type of stall. I'm looking at you working. This is coming in upside down. There needs to be more attention that's made towards your work ethic. This is something that everyone must go through and teach themselves how to do properly. Almost everyone here has a job that they don't like. The key to making money in this place is becoming good at something better than other people are, the best in the world at something. And then doing that job, it's something that makes you feel good, something that you like doing. So that whether that's starting your own business for yourself or making some type of product that you want to sell, there needs to be some types of plans and preparations into the understanding of what that would be for you. On the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at the butterfly popping up for you. The butterfly represents change, activations in your life, a new perspective on life. Every psychological change that you go through affects your daily life. That change is what's needed right now. So we're in a metamorphosis stage. So we want to begin to become the butterfly, learning how to move gracefully through life. I'm looking at you upside down right now. So we learn to flow gracefully through life. I'm looking at the gazelle. The gazelle teaches us how to move with the flow of life instead of against it. The gazelle also teaches us to become more grounded in the body, more grounded in your confidence, more grounded in the way you feel about yourself, your reflection. So we want to look in the mirror and we want to begin to tell yourself, I love you, over and over and over again. I love you. I love you. And as we do that, we create a beautiful reflection, something that you want to see in the mirror. I'm looking at some of you hitting a sleep period. So you might notice that you're sleeping more than normal, and it's good for you. Sleep is needed. It helps reset the body. It helps reset the central nervous system. So make sure that if you're having trouble sleeping, we're going to sit down and meditate. Meditate 20 minutes before you go to sleep. And the meditation you're going to use, you're just going to sit there in complete silence. No music, no words, no guided meditation, no phone calls, no interruptions. You're going to sit there for 20 minutes. And afterwards, you're going to sleep like a baby. Right, so if you're having problems meditating from racing thoughts, the only way to change that is by learning how to silence the mind. And that is done through quiet meditation. So make sure that you're manifesting more sleep in your daily life. There are also problems with your sleep patterns because your body's not getting enough exercise. So when you don't get enough physical activity in the body, it causes too much electricity to be stored inside the body. That electricity causes racing thoughts inside the mind. So grounding out your energy. And again, that's something that's done through yoga, meditation, or simply going outside and putting your bare feet on the ground. We want to keep our eye on the prize. Right? Keeping your eye on love, generating and creating love in everyday life, everyday interactions. Right? This is rose-tinted glasses. So I'm looking at a love period popping up for you in the future. So we want to begin to express and give love to everything around you, to the trees, to the rocks, to the grass, to the people, to the animals, to the sky, to the sun, to the moon. And as we do that, as you begin to build a psychological and emotional connection to all those things, your level of empathy, love, and compassion will go through the roof. Right? And that's what you're looking for. I'm looking at the Queen of Hearts popping up for you. The Queen of Hearts takes you into a place to where we're understanding what love is on a deeper level. What is love? What does love look like? What does love sound like? What does love feel like? And as we begin to put a label and define these things in life, now you know what to look for in another person, in another thing, in another place. So the better descriptions that you put on your experience, the more understanding of reality that you will have. All right, guys. Listen, I'm going to end the reading there. If you guys like the reading and you want to book a personal session, there's going to be links down in the comments section or the description of whatever platform this is on. Make sure you guys smash that share button and the like button. It helps me reach more people. I will see you guys soon. Enjoy your immortality.